Practicing English. Repeat. Okay. Then question for a conversation about its own simulation and the has the power. One. If streets reality in simulation, do you think we are player with free will of just characters following the scripts? That's one of the biggest questions of existence. It's we are simulation that the bad die at both free will versus authenticity becomes a bit more interested on one hand maybe everything already programmed or personality or chose even or mistake that will make it more like characters movie and video game following story we can pay but on the other hand some people argue that we don't have free will but only within certain limits king of life pleasure inside again, with movie friendly explorers and make a destination, but still with King boundaries in the game where personally things were more like I cried towards the system gave us the role in elimination, but between thoughts we had the power to choose to imagine it has to shape our path. Two, what's in experiencing your life may and feel like reality might not be as solid or real as sense. Something that think about deja vu thoughts were moment where you feel like you are living scenery be before this, the feel more like glitch, like the simulation replaying at moment or allowed it to the ground life another thing the consistent like taking about someone and suddenly take text you are dreaming about something before the happiness even when people thought about manifestation or the law of attraction it felt like really a pen spiced of what's be focused on sensing also and hints tips quantum physics show that participants has differently depending on the weather that there will be observation that applies in the reality itself greater consciousness for me thoughts a little it's made that think maybe it's wow solid reality and just energy the code presented to us that and the way that feel real. Three, it's when really to have power the simulation what you think the power look like thoughts beliefs emotion or action. I think through or through power come from the energy behind the thoughts are like command beliefs at the like pyramid called as emotion are the four tops guidance and strengths where you path all together with action you are literally shaping the simulation around you for example someone to constantly believe that I locally of the experience more but look it wise someone the beliefs opportunity are every here the thing that maybe simulation mirror or any word bad to apps steps mean it will learn how to control our thoughts focus our energy in the art with intention we are review part of the reality. Four, do you believe glitches in the system X, for example, the Yahoo consistent or explaining events? Yes, glitches are everywhere if you pay attention. The Yahoo is the more common one, and there are also stories of people losing tight objects, dissipating the reappearing or synchronicities that feel too perfect to be random. For example, making the exact person and unique at a exact right moment, almost like the simulation set it up. There are even theories about Mandela effects that lets grow of people remember something differently, like movie quoted history fact as the simulation. I not everyone got the same patch. It were really it's called glitched and made sense. It were big moment when system the show crafts how both has not been this simulation change the way you life you take daily, ultimately at what made them take the less seriously in the negative sense, in the more heroically in the empowering sense. It's still simulation that failures, mistake, and even struggling are just the part of the game take the lesson destiny to help grow that I mean wow to be a friend that train a new team because at the end of the day everything is temporary it's only thing that matter is what I learned how and what it will also push me to use it my imagination more to experiencing that focus and becoming the best version of myself because maybe limited up is the word point of being here. Six, throws in the shape reality in the simulate world how would you trade your mean to create the lives of when the I straight my lies to or even like computer I need to program controlly taps me being careful with tabs I focus on my goal attention energy in the energy created the practice visualization meditation and astronation the review was a consistent beliefs I sensitive beliefs are like a like background call constantly running I train myself to stay positive the can call because negative emotion can also create the experience those one of stops. I've eliminated my action with my thoughts. The simulation get a clear messenger. It's rarely chosen. It's like becoming consumed programmer of my of lives. 7. Do you think the as character or programmer or simulation or itself running like artificial intelligence? That's fascinating question. It the character, the code, the be like the hidden intentionally called and Einstein being or even or future servable well simulation as way to learn but there were also possibility that simulation itself awareness like super advanced AI that no launcher and it's created around it's maybe the system working along with apps hated case that feel like the point it's great learning exploration wherever it got I sounded it also matter it how me interact with and what they from experiences it's find the struggle are the part of simulation what role do you think takes play at the grow or learning find the struggling with actually be at the most important part of simulation saying about video game the challenging obstacle and even failure what made the player stringing master and more script without staying the game both the boring and meaningless in the same way maybe paying the coding institutionally to force its growth to break or limit and discover new sites or service it doesn't mean suffer its code but does mean it a purpose to release its compensation the presentation and to weigh the hard part of a lie under real teacher simulation 9 what parallels do you see between video games and the life especially when it's count the limit a challenge and its reward like it's full of parallels with video game we start a new characters with basic still the ads grow the game experience point nevertheless skill and window challenge games are like mission the versus need overcome when we complete 10 the level up the life requires with opportunity better relationship this personal grow even social roles fit like class in the game some people become warriors others help explore it and just like the reward is not the final destination but horning at ground the fun on the hand along the way then is the code it has the simulation that were the change feel about your life or the world around you. If the code had its world feel out great might out me more focus, more clarity and more confidence that way the code shaped my life with clarity in the latest scarlet it eyes and when the more you necessary referee and like perfecting quality so everyone that play the game on a more quality story ground I also more awareness how people realize that power the simulation state the limit the light between big thing in the system maybe the biggest had the about changing the code outside but remedial change the code inside or server on and we don't tabs outside were not rushes. Y siempre tengo que ver estupidez. The the synopsis. It's all simulation, and we are had the power. It's reality simulation. The life it's about the mystery in the game, the death by between the free, and we are the destiny becomes central. Perhaps we are following a script, or maybe we are the live player with the had freedom with entertainment, diary, signal, light, deja vu, synchronous, even quantum physical factors. The reality is not solely the iceberg, it is places made graphs in the system that remedy as this code, orbit code, retro overlays that the main throws as command beliefs are programming code, emotion, preview, energy, and action bring everything into the full end. We are learner master this element which can shape the simulation from the inside. This means training it means as for how programming it with focus, civilization, vibration, that's disciplinary manifesting and the lies we want. But the simulation it's not only about comfort, it's about crowd pain, the struggle serve as the toughness, but embodied is lesson that actually in the video game strengthen the player type of shit of elevate probabilities to gain windows that balance because K in the life every hero every throws challenges and gaining reward through experience the relentless steps to the purpose is not destination but is a horny in the upgrade we are on the way. As for who created a simulation, it's called because I painted pain EI or aiming or future level the original meters less the purpose cylinder to ground this corbett we are within the code really did the hiking the simulation where possible the created had to only maintaining the external world but to prepare me the internal one of the belief in the mindset and awareness one transportation or inner code the outer simulation shaping natural in the end the life in simulation then we are not powerless character boundaries play that goes in a escape the simulation but mastery it's becoming consistent or embracing the challenges of paradising in the user domain as the ultimate to create the reality big choices. Hay algo estúpido, güey. Vamos a presumir algo estúpido. One question: if the reality is simulation, do you think we are player with the free will just corrective following the script? This question gets right. The gets right in the hero extenses is belief simulation then the natural or of our thoughts coming a question are we truly free or are we like pyramid correcting history the for the matter what we do. One way to see is that maybe everything is pre-coded or personality trigger or emotion even the people with meet this view should get we are more like the actor following the script written based on the high intelligence with no real control and with another personality it's just we are like gamer inside vast open world game we still operate with certain roles under we last or physical for example but meet the tough limit that can explore create and make a meaningful choice it's called even the combination of both the simulation set life framework world but we are constantly paying putting into life with free will or designer every small ones may replay or the alter the path of the simulation just like in a video game where you can choose the fight explore or will maybe we are here the shape direction or story tap world mean the ecstasy exists but no freedom that destination might retain but horny depends on us in the end as it's really simulation that maybe we are not just characters but co-creator returns the play inside the code we has the power to influence it with every thought, choice and action we take to what the experience you realize made you feel like related might not be as solid a real eyes and this we are personal experiences coming to play many people report moments that feel it like grabs the matrix it's more hint of reality even stable with thing for example deja vu there is sense that you are already living with the moment before everything the cause maybe deja vu and just crash it like system replaying the sense of addiction allowing the same having Another thing is chronicity is dominant for consumers that feel too perfect to be random. For example, taking a bowl or friend that's suddenly getting the call that meeting someone the exact right moment will change your lifestyle experiences, make it seem right like really respond to us and our thoughts are not in the system code. Uh, digamos, no tan agresivo la voz. Yeah, again, the traffic were playing and looking, and they are three moments where way up a question which reality is real. Some dreams feel with the hard beliefs they were another version of reality and had the taps with virtual reality AI getting closer to simulation and lies confidently it's not crazy imagine we might already be living inside hyper space version. All this seen the deja vu synchronous observation effect between the same possibility may be what's be called reality. It's not solely accurate but dynamic simulation responding to our myth and awareness. Lo segundo más lindo que esta en realidad. De 2 a 6 causas. Oh shit! Shit, bro!